The growth has been special about this season because when we started, it was pretty scary. I didn't know if we'd even really be able to do it at all, much less do it as well as they wound up doing it. That has been the story for me. It's been one of the most rewarding bands I've ever taught because of how far I've seen it come, and not just go from this kind of not very good to just okay, but from really just almost a germ, like a seed that wound up not just growing to the small plant, but blooming, and not just, it went from surviving to thriving, and that's to me what was so special. The community react to what they do. Everybody that sees the show, I've never seen one person that comes to me and says, "So what's it about?" or whatever. Like, it's all, I love it. Every single person that I see, whether I even had people tonight at the game that weren't even band parents, that were just like spectators. I had no idea who they were. Like, that was awesome. So it has like universal appeal, the show does, and it helps that the kids do it as well as they do. So that's what's been special. It's just been a really fun season. If I had to, I've told several band director friends that if I had to keep doing this for 4 more weeks, I'd be okay with working on the show and with this group of people because they just get better every day. They're better every day, and they're good people. Everybody involved in the band this year, students, staff, designers, parents, even Miller working the camera. Without you, none of this happens. You, the people making it happen, the students, you are what made this special, and you are who are the people that I hope get the most out of this at the end of the day. I've told several before, I've had my time in the sun. I got to do band, and that's why I'm here. It's what I do. So it's not really, I don't really want these things for me. I work and I show up to do what I do so I can get to see, the reward for me is to get to see you as the performer have that first show or your last show, or I don't know if you're a junior and this is like, you've done this for a while, have that moment where you think to yourself, this is amazing. This is so much fun. I just want you to have a great performance. That's what it's about. I mean, trophies and winning and having someone say you were the best group of people at this contest, that's all fun. And like I've told you guys before, like either you're a liar or you're a psychopath if you don't like to win. I mean, we all do, but we have to make sure that we're defining what winning really is. And winning for us in this activity is when you come off the field and, like I said, you realize that everything you've put into this happened. Everything you've worked for, and everything that you've put into it happened in that performance. That 7 minutes and 45 seconds of this rush you get, and the bliss that you get of just knowing that's the best I've ever done anything in my life. It could happen in a performance for you. It happened for me. That's why I do this. So that's what I hope for you. That's what I hope you can take away from it, is come off the field after championships and think, that was one of the best things I've ever done in my life. And then hopefully you'll be overcome with emotion, because there's a big emotional tie into this as well that is really important. And I think is why this has such an effect on people that do this activity, where they think about it when they're in their 50s, I mean, because there's an emotional component to it that you can't shake after you've felt it before. So that's what I hope you get. I hope you get a great show, an emotional release, and you have that moment where you think that this is the best thing I've ever done.
Throughout my high school career, the band has always been like a refuge for me. If I'm ever stressed, like my schoolwork, or if I'm ever like stressed about like life in general, the band has always been like a comfort zone for me, somewhere where I know that like I can be with the family and people who care about me, and something that I know I have a passion for doing.
I can't know.
It's fine.
I've been in this band hall every single day for the past 4 years. These people are my family. As much every hour of the day am I with them, and I'm not sick or tired of them yet. I love them so much, and we will forever just be best buds.
It's a safe environment I could be in to just enjoy myself in rehearsals, mess around with the other guys in the section while not getting yelled at because he didn't notice, and just going to the competitions, getting those feelings of, you know, satisfaction after you finish that good run.
Band has just been a place for me where I've kind of found a group of people who I fit in with, and it's just kind of been a safe place for me that it's enabled me to grow in ways that I don't think I would have been able to grow in if I wasn't in band.
I've been in this band since freshman year. Have not left this band hall since freshman year, so we've grown together as a family. So we're like best friends and family, so that's what this band means to me.
All right. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to your last day of marching band for this season, and welcome to. Hey, that's good because I think had I said that same thing 3 months ago, I think it'd be followed with applause. Hopefully, if you do what you're supposed to do, this is going to be a long day for you. This is one of those only instances where you're hoping for a long day. Okay, and I think you're going to have one. I think you're going to have a really long day. So, but in a good way, and it's a great way to end things because after tonight, it's done. I was going to tell you guys this in another way, but I'll tell you now. There's been years where the marching season has been kind of okay, where it's been really good, where it's been not so good, where it's been a frustrating year or a good season. This is one of the best ones I can remember. The one thing is the people, okay? The people. The people that occupy that organization that year are what make the difference, okay? The people that occupied the 2021 marching band this season are what made the difference, okay? As a collective, you had an approach to your band and to your season and to your product that is pretty uncommon. This is one of the only ones, it's certainly in recent memory, maybe ever, that started, you know, with not a whole lot going for them in terms of experience and being able to do what we needed to do as a group, just in terms of ability, to not only being able to do it, but do it at a very high level. I'm proud of you. We just need to go out this one more day today and do the best you can. Again, the goal is to win. When you think about what winning is coming off the field on your last whatever, if you have 2 performances or 1 performance left, and when you're finished, having this sense of that's the best I've ever done that, and that's one of the best things I've ever done in my life. That's winning. Okay, winning is not a trophy, a cheap piece of plastic, or a medal like that. Nobody cares about that in the long run. What's going to stick with you is how you feel when you come off the field. The feeling is the winning. Okay, that's the real trophy. And as long as you have that, that's all that matters. And that's what we're chasing today.
I remember the day that I got asked. It was great because I remember from writer's block, I was like always wanted to be a part of the band, and I couldn't until I was a high schooler, and now I finally can as an 8th grader. I'm actually really excited, and I have a little bit of a fear of messing up the whole band, but I'm confident.
Well, today I'm excited for the show, and I hope we make finals, which I really think we're gonna make finals. But just need it to go well.
I'm nervous for sure, but I'm excited. I think it's gonna be good, and I'm excited to see what we can do.
I'm excited to see how much the band has grown and how well we can play the show.
Ready to see these people grow from not being able to march, not being able to like walk in step, to being beautiful, amazing people. And I'm ready to see how amazing they do today.
I'm looking forward to the results and how our run's gonna go for our run through tomorrow, and I really hope we make finals. I think that's what everyone's for.
So I think we're gonna do amazing as state champs, and we've come really far. So that's been great.
I'm really excited for us to have a really great run through. I've really seen us go from good to amazing, and I'm really excited for the run tomorrow.
For the competition itself, I'm pretty nervous about it. I want to do good, but I know I'll mess up. And what I am excited for is about 10 o'clock tomorrow night when I get to go home.
Over the next hour and 15 minutes, everything matters. Everything we do right now matters. On your own, anything you need, nothing super high, nothing super fast, crazy, anything you need on your own, move your feet, get your feet moving, whatever you need. Start at 10. No pockets in the sound, everything's a crescendo. Bring it in, bring it in. You're the first one to go, okay? So it's you get the opportunity to set the bar and make it really, really difficult for everybody that comes behind you, right? So go do that, okay? There's a competitive side to this also. Like we're in competition with ourselves, but we're also in competition with other people. You're in a unique situation where you get to make it really hard for everybody that comes behind you, okay? To like really make it, oh, well, we haven't seen anybody that good yet for the rest of the day. So you can do that. Just make it happen, yeah? Concentrate, focus, do what you've been trained to do, trust each other. Your inspiration is each other. That's what it is.
It was really good. Give yourself a hand. Listen, you know, I don't know how this works out. I don't know if you make it to finals and if you do, where you're at, but I don't really care. If that was the last one you got, that was pretty good. I would prefer we get another one so we can do it when it's not doing it on the surface of the sun.
Cleaning in the woodwind feature, make sure that that drill is just clean. There's really nothing I can give you right there besides just making sure that that you're stopping, like when you're supposed to halt, and initiating out of that.
Soloists, bravo, really good job.
Good job.
Really good job.
Good job.
Counts down, and then 3 counts up where it slides into first. Yes?
Consistency, right? Like consistency is what it's all about. We got to do that same thing because it was so good. It was so comfortable. Like never did I just go, oh, this is getting a little weird. Like it was just there. Like if I was listening to like the little MIDI file that we wrote drill to and stuff. So do that again, okay?
Your 8 finalists in Class 6A. Again, this is in performance order. Harrison Central, Germantown.
All right, so first of all, before we go any further, here's what you need to realize, okay? This is all someone's opinion, right? It's all like a group of people's opinion. And those opinions are flawed because we're all humans, right? Like if there was a way to objectively say which bands were better, then they wouldn't have to have humans do it, right? So here's the thing. I thought you would have been higher, okay? I was wrong. I think one thing you have to consider is that you went first, okay? I definitely think you have to consider that because the tapes and your performance, those two, it'd be one thing if like you didn't have a good performance, but you had a really good show. And it's just like I told you earlier that that's what it's got to be about anyway, yeah? So the bummer is that you're not as high going into this as you wanted to be. Me either, okay? But here's the other part of it. You have nothing to lose, right? It's a completely different ball game mentally going into this. Like if you're like first, second, or third, like you're like, we could medal. Like completely different ball game than being where you're at now and saying, we had a great show. We also went on very first, okay? So we can just go at this thing. We don't have to like be all like, oh, but what if we screw up? Just go after it. You've made finals. By the way, that was a goal, was making finals. The last time we came to state championships, if it would have been a prelims and finals, we wouldn't have made finals. Okay, we were 9th, all right? You've already reached that goal. Okay, you're great. Your crowd at home loves you. Like people, when they see the show, they love it. The show works. Why they didn't have you higher, I don't know, but it doesn't matter right now. What matters right now is that we're here together to do this show one more time with each other and for it to be the best that it's ever been and ever will be in this moment, right? That's what it's about. Okay, yes, competitions and winning and stuff like that, those are all fun things. I'm not trying to convince you that they're not. They are. But they're not what's most important. Okay, what's most important is that you get out of this what you put into it, which is a great performance tonight. So, I can see on your face some of you are disappointed. That's okay. You're allowed to be human and be disappointed. There's nothing wrong with that. But now that part's over. Now we're about to warm up. We're gonna play together. We're gonna sound great. We're gonna go do this show. And we're gonna prove to them that they made a mistake in prelims and they put you in the wrong spot, right? Sure. And you're gonna convince them and shame them and show them that they need to put you in the right place this next time. Right? Some of you have asked, it's a clean slate. So they don't take like what you were at prelims and average it with like what you do tonight. Everybody starts over. Your performance order is there, but everything else starts over, okay? Especially for you guys. You went on first, okay? So let's get the right attitude. Let's know what we're about. Let's know what we're about to go do, and let's do it. Yes? Yes, sir. All right, let's go. It's okay to be a little pissed off. It's fine. But play that way, okay? Here we go. Don't overplay. Don't overplay. Here we go. Okay, so I think it goes without saying that we're super proud of you, okay? After, not doing this for a year and then coming out here and with as many people that had never done this before, doing everything that we did this season, it was great. I mean, I can remember at the beginning of the season just wondering, like, are we gonna be able to, like, get the whole show on? Like, there's just so much that has to be done. Not only did you do that, but you were great at it. And your last show was your best one, and that's what we were going for. Just like I told you, it's weird. You don't really, we think we know what people are looking for, but when you get out there and you do it, you're not quite sure. I don't know. That's why I was telling you, the trophy that you're chasing has got to be your performance, okay? And as far as I'm concerned, that's what you got, okay? You did exactly what we planned, and you did it very well, and we're really, really proud of you. I think this is gonna set you up in the future. Here's another thing you gotta remember, okay? This is our second year in 6A, second. Okay, so we're still new at this, in this class, okay? So this is a great way to get back into it, all right? And color guard, medaled, that's fantastic. That's huge, really. And I think if we keep this same mentality and keep doing it, keep working at it, it's just a matter of time, people. Okay, it really is. This is a great way to get started on that next chapter of the band program.
I like to say thank you to all the band directors and staff, all the staff that the band directors paid to be here. I'd like to thank Kaylee for keeping me on my toes and making sure that I'm doing okay.
I'd like to thank all the directors because they've really pushed us past our limits to make us the best as we can be. Also, Ethan for the best body.
Yeah, I want to say thanks to all the directors for making us be here all the time. Thanks to the seniors that were here my freshman year, and I want to say thanks to Ethan Marcus for everything he's taught.
I want to say thank you to the current seniors and like former seniors and upperclassmen because they've really inspired me to strive to be great and push myself to my limit so I can be great and help that program succeed.
I'd like to thank my section for putting up with me. I would like to thank Isaac for putting up with me. I would like to I'm very thankful for every other person who's had to put up for me. I'm very thankful that my mom and dad have made the flexibility to allow me to do this.
There's just this one person who's just like really just been helping the band through everything, like emotional stress, physical stress, and like they've really been there for everyone, and it's Ethan Marcus. He's just always been there for us, and I'm so thankful for him.
This is how you do, is it on? Cool. This is how you take the perfect selfie. Light at the high 45 angle always. And then you say the word prune, and then you harness the prune and hold the prune as you finish saying prune. For example, prune. And if you're really, really, really good at what you do, and you're just like living in the full prune fantasy, you can say prune and then say juice and further establish your prune to get even more into the perfect selfie. Prune juice.
My name is Monty Case, and I'm the best in the band.